Good morning. We are starting from Notch Hostel, grabbing the shuttle up over to Franconia Notch. I think they drop us off at the Flume Gorge Visitor Center. And I'll get on the bike trail and pop north a little bit and get on the AT going north. Goal is to redo North Kinsman, get over that, see what it looks like without snow, and then work my way over South Kinsman and back to here. Just got dropped off at the Flume Gorge Visitor Center. I'm on the bike path going north. Since I've done Cascade Brook Trail already, it was kind of ugly even with snow on it. I'm cutting up a little further north to the Basin where I parked in February. I'm going to cut across and go up the Basin Cascade Trail. I think that's what it's called, up where it intersects the Appalachian Trail. I think it'll be a little nicer. It has some waterfalls, some little eye candy in the morning. I don't think it really cuts anything off because I got a 1.5 mile walk on this bike trail. Got something new on my feed. I got the Hoka Speed Goat 6 major departure from my Lone Peaks. Nothing wrong with the Lone Peaks. I love the Lone Peaks. Pretty much all the models. I've used them all. I've been using them throughout all my hikes. At the end of a long day with rocks, my feet are a little achy, which I think is normal. I think that's just supposed to happen. Anyway, I got it in my head that, maybe I'll get shoes with a little more cushion. So I tried a bunch on, and the goats seem to fit me well. So we'll see how these go. Just catching a quick in and out to the basin here. It's visible from the Basin Cascade Trail. Figured I'd stop by and say hi. I am wishing you all had smell-o-vision right now. The pine scent is so strong right now. I guess after the heavy rains yesterday, it knocked down a bunch of green stuff. It smells like one of those aromatic pillows filled with pine needles. It's awesome. All right, back on the trail. We're going to go up the Basin Cascade Trail to where it meets up with the Cascade Brook Trail, and then keep going southbound on the AT. A little Rudy Tooty. Trout down in there. Not a bad water crossing. Made it to where the Basin Cascade Trail crosses Cascade Brook Trail. So I am where in February I was going out of my mind because the trail back that way, Cascade Brook Trail, was just all full of post holes and it was horribly hard. And then this smoothed out, even had a nice ice bridge to get across the brook here. So I'm gonna try and get a couple photos to match what I took in February, just so I can kind of compare what the difference is. So far the trail has been much more hospitable. Got rocks. Yeah. Made it to Lonesome Lake. Oh yeah, this is completely different than what it looks like in the winter. I actually walked across that going back home last time. Now it's setting record-setting high temperatures. Thinking about going swimming, it might be nice. Quick lunch stop at Lonesome Lake Hut. The crew was awesome as usual. Oh yeah, I totally remember this part. This is pretty steep getting down this, but nowhere near as hard and steep as what's up ahead a little bit. But I remember it, so it's interesting. This rock face has all steps cut into it, which are not there when it's under snow, which is fun. I slid down this one last time. It was like a slide. There was no sign of these in winter. That's interesting. Boy. I don't know if I mentioned this in my February video, but Fishin Jimmy Trail just sucks. It's steep and rocky, and it never, ever, ever stops. Never, ever. Well, this is the area that almost stopped me in February, and it's bizarro steep with strange half stairs bolted to the rock. No wonder it's all covered with strange ice. Yeah, this should be a lot easier this time. Ooh. My God, I'm not even sure how I did this in the winter. What a suckfest. I mean, if you've seen these things before, this is steep. Whoa. And I don't remember any of this. All right, made it to Kinsman Pond Shelter intersection. And let's see, the thing says 4 miles to where I'm going, which is good. It's early afternoon. It's like almost 2, so I got plenty of time. And the caretaker here, I didn't take a picture of it because I was too quick. Somebody left extra bacon last night, so he's cooking it all up. So I had a slice of bacon, which even though it's hotter than hell outside, the just the savory, salty baconness was so good right now. Boy, the flies, oh my gosh. Oh, the flies are just bad. The heat is bad. The views, though, are awesome. It's Franconia Ridge out over there. And I think that's Cannon Mountain right there. And that little bright spot right there, that's Lonesome Lake, where I was not too long ago. So next I'm going that way. Going down in between the Kinsmans. I'm glad I did not do this in the winter. There's some steep sections in here I would not have enjoyed coming back up after the previous up. Way going back down. Starting to hear some thunder in the background. Hope I don't get hosed here. Literally. Ooh, there's storms over there. But they're not coming. That's what's coming. Looks clear, at least for now. For a little while. It's where we were, up on North Kinsman. There's the Franconia Ridge. Woo-wee! All right, made it to South Kinsman. Beautiful view up here. Super glad I didn't try this in the winter. This is a hard push. Now it's downhill a couple miles to Eliza Brook Shelter. Storms over that way, I don't think they're coming. Over that way is where we've been. A lot of flies. And I'm glad the temperatures dropped because it was really hot. It's a breeze going on now. All right, gotta keep moving before it rains. Oh my God, what a crap show. Literally, that is straight down. Like all the way straight down. Like we're talking straight down. All right, we got some of these muddy boardwalks, which people are saying don't step on the edges of them because it's deep. Oh. Take a peek here, see if there's any moose. Get a better view. All right, we've got invisible bog boards. Feet are still clean, but you gotta kind of trying to outrun this thunderstorm. Almost there. I got like 0.3, I think. It's like, so of course I keep stopping to make video. Made it to the Eliza Brook Shelter and tent site. I'm upstream, up there a ways. And stream's working good, easy to cross. Looks like there's a bear box here and privies up the hill. I'll check that out later. Rain hasn't come yet, but it's coming. A little hot and sticky yesterday, had some flies. Slept real well last night. Tent pad was flat and it was nice and quiet sitting here next to the stream, babbling away. And the storms did blow through overnight. It rained pretty hard. Stayed dry in the tent. Got everything packed up, so got a 8-mile day down to the hostel. Holy sweatbox, Batman. It is so humid. It's not horribly hot, but your sweat does not evaporate, so you're just soaked all the way through. It's disgusting. And I'm almost to the top. It'll be all downhill, which is good. But man, wet last night, wet this morning, wet now. Drinking water like crazy. It's just awful. Got a pretty good thunderstorm going on. We're hiding here under Boise Rock, staying dry. Gotta visit Boise Rock when you're in Franconia Notch. That and the Basin, which is on the other side of the highway. But it's storming right now, so I'm gonna wait.